Cherry makes membrane keyboards. I'm just as surprised as you are. I'm Real Gion and welcome to the channel. From the front, if you take out the Cherry logo, this does look like those typical stock image keyboards that you see from IKEA. That, or either it's a good thing or a bad thing, it really depends on who you are. One of the things that I like about this keyboard is that it really keeps it simple when it comes to the fonts on the keys. Like, they don't even have the word shift or backspace, instead you have the symbols. And if you're familiar with keyboards, then you already actually know what they are. The layout does look like it's standard, but the F keys are smaller, which is something that's expected on these office keyboards. Personally, I don't know why they would do this, but it is what it is. Besides that, you have an additional row of custom keys, I guess. So you got the calculator, email, home, and brightness key. These are nice. If you're using the keyboard for work, then the calculator key will come in handy. There's also the small Cherry DW3000 print on the lower left corner, which is something I didn't even notice until I really look at the keyboard. The layout is standard, which is nice, but I don't know if there's either like an aftermarket for replacing keycaps for membrane keyboards. You get a battery indicator up top, so it's a wireless keyboard and mouse combo, so might be a pretty decent choice if you have like a set-top box or a computer connected to your big flat screen at home. It's either an office keyboard, so of course no one's gonna bat an eye when you bring it to the office, unless you're dealing with people that share the same hobby as you. Then you might get a feel of, wow, didn't know Cherry made membrane keyboard conversation. Like those will ever happen. Anyways, it does make good material for those that want a classy setup with their stupid fountain pen, some dumb fancy notepad, and let's not forget that hipster plant for your tech setup to show off to your favorite YouTuber to ridicule you. This does make good content for those. So, membrane here feels pretty decent. Not the best, not the worst, although because it's from Cherry, I kinda expect the best and got let down. For the price, not that bad if you're gonna use this keyboard for work and get the job done. Although you should really consider getting yourself a mechanical keyboard if you type a lot at work. The tactility is there and the sound is okay, which makes overall typing experience average, which is fine for the price. Take a listen. Another typical trait of these office membrane keyboards is that they don't have any stabilizers for the longer keycaps for these types of keyboards. I think it's fine because I don't feel the key wobbling when typing, so should not be that big of a deal, but for others it might be a deal breaker. For the keycaps, they use the typical thin ABS caps, which is fine for the price. I don't expect this keyboard to have any kind of high quality keycaps. Plus, it's a membrane keyboard, so I think membrane keyboards only have ABS keycaps. Unless I am wrong. If I am wrong, then I'm very interested in trying a membrane keyboard with high quality keycaps. I don't think I tried something like that before. In the back of the keyboard, there's not much going on. It has the flip-up feet, which does not have rubber on them, so the keyboard will slide when you angle it. There are small rubber pads to keep the keyboard planted, so you have that going for you, which is nice. The keyboard does take batteries, and it's those AAA battery, but the good thing is that the keyboard only takes one battery, so probably not so bad. In terms of battery life, the website states 6 freaking months, which is incredible, but kind of makes sense because there's really not much going on in terms of lighting, so I guess you would expect the battery to last that long. Also, do not lose that very small dongle. Besides the optical high precision lettering on the left clicker, the Cherry wording in the middle, pretty standard run-of-the-mill mouse you would typically expect getting when it comes to those combo deals. The mouse is small in the hands, but I got large hands, so it doesn't count. If you have smaller hands, I'm sure this will be fine for you. There isn't anything else really special about the mouse. The back has a on-off switch, which is nice because I don't see it on the keyboard. There's room for a single AA battery, which battery life for the mouse is probably expected to last 6 months, assuming you turn off the mouse every single time you use it, which, let's be honest, you probably will forget to turn it off. Honestly, I don't know how long the battery life lasts. There's only one line of text for battery life. It states 6 months, so I'm hoping both mouse and keyboard 6 months, or it's some kind of split deal where it's like 3 months for keyboard, 3 months for mouse, but they decide not to tell you. Either way, in terms of grip, my hand size, I'm definitely gonna go with the claw grip. For others with smaller hands, you can try the palm grip and see. The buttons do feel good to the touch. They're very clicky, which does give you confidence when pressing them. I wouldn't say to use this thing to play competitive games, but point and click adventures, those should be fine. For 25 to 30 bucks, depending on time and condition, I think this is fine for someone that either wants something like this for work, or if they want to use it for their set-top box, which I really would lean towards a set-top box because you won't be using this keyboard and mouse that much. If you're planning on using this for work and you type a freaking lot, I recommend you pony up more money, get something like a mechanical keyboard with brown switches to enjoy your typing experience and not bother your co-workers around you. Or if you like to start a war, get those super clicky loud blue switches. Let's have some fun with those. If you want to use this keyboard to play games, then you're watching the wrong video. I have plenty of gaming keyboard videos for you to check out, and click on a channel. If you're new, click subscribe, the bell, thumbs up, comment, more content. It does help out the channel. If you want to support me directly, I have a Patreon link down below. You guys stay awesome.